Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Andy, the eBay Contrarian, doing another video today on how to rank high on the first page of eBay. This will fix slow sales or periods when you have no sales. And how we're going to do this video, I was doing some keyword research for a pair of Levi's 501 jeans, and I found this listing that I'm going to show. And the listing is complete. The listing is completely irrelevant to the actual item, to the point where it's not even in the proper category. It is a pair of women's Levi's 501s that the seller has listed as a pair of men's 501s. So the odds of anybody finding this item and purchasing it were slim to none. It's going to end later this afternoon. And if they did purchase it, when they got it, it wasn't going to fit because men and women are built different, and these are women's jeans that were being sold as men's jeans. So let's go over to the share screen and get started. All right. So this is the listing I was talking about. And right from the start, the way the title is set up, with the size before the brand, in the title, you always want to lead with the brand. And you don't necessarily want to have the Levi Strauss in there for this item. It's a Levi's Premium, which is a newer brand that is designed to look like the older Levi's. You can't tell in the pictures. The pictures are really blurry too. Not enough of them. And it's just not a very well put together listing, but it has some information that we can use to improve it. As you see this PC9 number 12501-0330, that is searchable on Google. So I searched 12501-0330, and these are a Levi's Premium 501. And across a plane is the wash, the fabric wash. It's a darker blue, kind of vintage fabric wash. If we go to this Amazon, I don't know if you can see you can't see the bit that it has the big E, but I can show you that. I can show you that later. We're also going to look at a couple of my listings that are Levi's Premium 501s, and that they rank on the first page of what people would be searching for if they were looking for this pair of jeans. So if you sell jeans, or if you want to learn to sell Levi's on the newer Levi's that have the long cloth tags, you can search that PC9 number and get a lot of information. Excuse me, a lot of information for keyword ideas, fabric washes, just everything is attached to this PC9 number. And you, like I said, you can search it in Google and find out information that you're going to need. So let's go back to the listing. It says that they're distressed, but I don't really see where they're distressed. It says that they're gray. I was researching a pair of gray Levi's that I had, and they're not gray. They're actually blue. It's a blue fabric wash. So this ends 3 hours from when I'm streaming this live, and the odds of anybody buying it are pretty low. And if somebody does buy it with the intention of wearing it as a pair of men's jeans, they're not going to be happy. And I mean, there's really no men's jeans that are 27-30 either. If we had the jeans where we could actually touch them physically, the pockets are going to be very, very shallow because they're women's jeans. On a men's pair of jeans, the pockets will be much deeper. So when you're outsourcing, that's another way to tell men's from women's by the pocket depth. But let's work on making a listing title that would work with these jeans. So let's go back to eBay. So Levi's premium. I'm going to get rid of my searches. Most of the stuff is men's clothing, but there's also Levi's premium in women's clothing. So here's one of mine. This is one of mine as well. So my main keyword was going to be Levi's Premium 501. And let's just search that in all categories and see what happens. See, it's showing more of the men's, but there's mine. And I'm sure my other one is here somewhere. There's mine as well. So that's going to be the best keyword. So let's use the sell now. And come on. You're going to make me go through a CAPTCHA too, probably. Nope. Okay, so we would start with Levi's Premium 501. Excuse me. And then we'll say button fly. And I like to put big E in for these types because they're designed to look like the old Big E vintage jeans. They've got the big E in the little red tag. And you'd want to have a picture of that. We'll look at my listings here in a minute. So Levi's Premium 501, button fly Big E, women's jeans across a plain wash, 27 by 30. So that would be a good title for these. And the main keyword that's going to help is the Levi's Premium 501. The rest of the stuff is not going to be as pertinent, but there's a lot of people that will pay more for a specific wash of jeans, and most people don't include that information. And it's not just with Levi's. You can find like a identification number on a lot of jeans. 7 for All Mankind has them. Madewell jeans have them. Citizens of Humanity, and if you can get that wash, if you can get that wash information into your listing, you can sell for more money. I just bought a pair of Citizens of Humanity Rocket high-rise skinny jeans, and they are in a wash that they quit, the style they quit making about 5 years ago, but people still look for those specific washes, and I've sold those in the past for $70 or $80 based strictly on the wash, when other people were selling them for between 25 and $30 to $40. So this is a much better title, and actually we would want to change the category to women's jeans because they're not men's jeans. I forgot about the fact that they were listed in the wrong category. And then you'd want to fill out all of your item specifics. You always want this little circle to close in and be solid with the lightning bolt. So the pattern on this would be solid. I would say American for the theme. The rise is probably high. They usually are. Features. I'm not seeing any real features. We'll say button fly. You're better to add a feature in than to leave it blank. So now it looks like I've got all of the item specifics ready, and we would take like 10 pictures. So now let's go to a pair of mine that and take a look at how mine compares. So I'm leading with a picture that shows what the jeans actually look like. I did it from the front and the back. I'm showing the distress. I'm showing the tags. Honestly, I probably could revise this and add that UPC code in, but a lot of times when you search the UPC codes on jeans that you find thrifting, it's not searchable anymore. It doesn't bring up any results. But you can see, remember I said that they have the big E. There you can see that. I took a close-up of that as well, so people know that there's a PC9 number. And these would be ones that you could possibly get mistake for a men's pair of jeans if they didn't have the tags on them that say women's 501 original, because 3430 is typically more of a men's size, but the depth of the pockets, the front pockets are very, very shallow, and no men's jeans have shallow pockets like that. So yeah, there's an idea of how to do. This listing. Look at this listing, and then let's look at the one that we started off with that I put in my watch list. And this is this is pretty typical that the keywords are often not in the right order. And that'll affect your relevance in the search engine. This would never show up to the people that were interested in buying it because it's listed in the wrong category. It's listed as a men's pair of jeans when it's actually a women's pair of jeans. And the other thing I wanted to do, we can search that PC9 number real quick. That's how 501-0358 0358. Too many fives, I apologize. Yeah. So you can see I did that. And that's where I got the information to put my listing together. So I think we're going to call it a day for this one. Yep. So just wanted to take some time to show you how you could take a really horrible listing and turn it into a really good listing. You can do this with your listings. Take a look through your store. Look at how your keywords are arranged to make sure you're leading with the brand. Make sure that you're leading with a search suggestion like I showed with the Levi's 501 or Levi's Premium 501. That's probably the keyword that's going to sell those jeans. And I hope you found this helpful. If you did, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like this because I think that the biggest problem for most eBay sellers that are struggling is that their titles aren't relevant enough to get their items in front of the eyeballs of people who are interested in those items. So again, if you found my video helpful, like it, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you have any questions. I keep track of that, and I always respond, and I'm always more than happy to help you out. And hope you like the video. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and hope you make lots of sales. Thanks.